There is a mystery in the way twin flames affect each other, an unseen thread that pulls and stirs at the soul level. When you, as the divine feminine, step fully into your light, you awaken something powerful in the divine masculine. It goes beyond attraction, beyond longing, beyond the physical magnetism that many associate with love. What truly makes him go crazy about you is the way your presence touches the deepest parts of his soul, forcing him to remember who he really is. Before diving into the layers of this, let us pause and understand the sacred dance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. These are not just roles tied to gender, but archetypal energies that live within us all. The feminine embodies intuition, flow, nurturing, creativity, and openness. The masculine carries structure, drive, focus, and protection. When two souls mirror each other as twin flames, these energies weave together in ways that trigger profound transformation. The masculine often lives much of his life in the physical plane, focused on goals, responsibilities, and survival. Yet when he encounters the feminine, in her true essence, something shifts. She stirs his inner world, activating dormant aspects of his soul. This is why he can feel unsettled, obsessed, or overwhelmed by the connection. What you awaken in him goes beyond physical desire. It is a call to wholeness, a reminder that he is more than the roles he plays in the world. In this video, we will walk through the different aspects of what turns the divine masculine crazy about you. Each facet reveals not just what draws him in, but why it does so on a spiritual level. And along the way, you will see how these truths empower you, reminding you that your greatest magnetism lies not in effort, but in authenticity. Let us start. Number 1, your energy of authentic feminine presence. The first and perhaps most powerful thing that makes the divine masculine go crazy about you is your authentic presence. Many people move through the world with masks, playing roles they think will gain approval. But when you stand in your natural essence, vulnerable, real, and unapologetically yourself, you activate something primal within him. The feminine presence is not about trying to be perfect. It is not about shaping yourself to fit an image. Instead, it is about allowing your softness and your strength to coexist. When you radiate authenticity, you send out an energy that is impossible to ignore. The masculine feels it on a soul level because deep down, he longs for truth. His outer world often teaches him to suppress emotions, to hide weaknesses, to appear strong even when he is not. But in your authenticity, he sees a reflection of freedom. This authenticity can manifest in simple ways. It might be the way you laugh without holding back, the way your eyes light up when you speak about something you love, or the way you allow silence to rest between words without needing to fill the space. It is in your comfort with yourself, even in your imperfections. To the divine masculine, this feels like water to a thirsty soul. On a spiritual level, your authentic presence calls him into balance. It whispers to him that it is safe to let his walls down, that he too can remove his masks. This is why he can become so drawn to you, almost to the point of madness. He does not fully understand why, but something in him knows that being near you brings him closer to his truest self. What this teaches you is that you do not need to perform or chase to attract him. You do not need to overgive or overprove your worth. Simply being rooted in who you are without apology creates a resonance he cannot resist. Number 2, the magnetism of your intuition. The divine feminine is deeply intuitive. You sense things beneath the surface, you pick up on emotions unspoken, and you feel energies that others overlook. To the divine masculine, this can feel both irresistible and unnerving. He lives much of his life in logic and strategy, but your intuition bypasses all of that. You can see through the layers of his defenses, touching truths he may not even admit to himself. This intuitive awareness makes him feel both exposed and deeply seen. He cannot hide from you the way he hides from the world. And while this can sometimes scare him, it also fascinates him. It makes him feel like you are the one soul who truly understands him, even without words. That kind of recognition is rare, and it leaves a lasting impression on him. Your intuition also gives you a mysterious aura. You know things before he tells you. You sense shifts in energy, and you often act in ways that feel guided by something greater than reason. This draws him in because it reminds him that there is more to life than what can be measured or planned. He begins to crave that mystery, even if he does not fully understand it. From a spiritual perspective, your intuition awakens his dormant feminine energy. Every soul carries both masculine and feminine aspects, and his feminine side is his own inner wisdom, creativity, and receptivity. By being near you, he is invited to access this part of himself, and while it can feel unsettling at first, it also makes him feel alive in ways he has never experienced. For you, this is a reminder to trust your inner knowing. Do not downplay it. Do not question it just to fit into a logical world. When you stand firmly in your intuitive power, you become a living beacon of truth, and this truth is magnetic to the divine masculine. Number 3, the way you stir his emotions. The masculine is often taught to suppress emotions, to remain stoic, to push through rather than feel. Yet when he connects with you, his emotions come to the surface. You stir his heart in ways he cannot control, and this can make him feel both overwhelmed and obsessed. Your presence makes him feel alive in his emotional body. He may find himself feeling joy, longing, jealousy, vulnerability, or passion more intensely than he ever has before. While part of him may resist this flood of feelings, another part is addicted to it. Because deep down, emotions are the doorway to the soul, and being around you reminds him of this truth. On a deeper level, the emotions you awaken are not just personal, they are ancestral, karmic, and collective. He may find old wounds rising to the surface, pain from past relationships, or even past lifetimes coming up to be healed. This is why he can sometimes run or resist. Yet even in his resistance, he cannot forget how you make him feel. To the divine masculine, this emotional stirring is maddening and irresistible all at once. He longs for you because you awaken a part of him he has buried for too long. The connection is not only romantic, it is spiritual medicine. For you, the invitation is to hold space for these emotions without becoming lost in them. Know that the intensity you trigger in him is not a sign that something is wrong. It is a sign that you are touching his soul, peeling away layers of conditioning. Your ability to awaken his emotional world is part of the divine design, and it is one of the reasons he becomes so drawn to you. Number 4, the freedom in your surrender. One of the most magnetic qualities of the divine feminine is her ability to surrender, not in weakness, but in trust. The masculine spends much of his life in control, planning, managing, and directing energy. Yet when he witnesses your ability to flow with life, to surrender into the unknown, it awakens something wild inside him. Your surrender shows him a different way of being. It whispers that it is safe to trust, safe to let go, safe to be guided by something beyond the mind. This can feel intoxicating to him because it offers relief from the constant burden of control he carries. He begins to crave the freedom that radiates from you. This surrender can be expressed in many forms. It might be the way you allow conversations to unfold without force, the way you embrace change without clinging, or the way you remain rooted in faith even when the path is unclear. Your surrender is not passive, it is active trust in the flow of life. Spiritually, your surrender calls him into alignment with divine timing. It teaches him that not everything needs to be forced, that love and union are not conquered but received. This realization is deeply unsettling to his ego, but deeply liberating to his soul. What drives him crazy is that he cannot fully understand how you do it. He may find himself analyzing, trying to figure it out, but surrender cannot be explained. It can only be lived. And so he finds himself drawn closer and closer, hoping to taste that freedom for himself. For you, this is a reminder that your greatest power lies in trust. The more you embody surrender, the more you invite him into his own awakening. This is not about controlling him or chasing him, but about living as an example of the divine flow. In doing so, you ignite his soul. Number 5, your radiance and self-love. The divine feminine shines when she embraces self-love. When you treat yourself as worthy, when you care for your body, mind, and soul, you radiate a glow that no one can ignore. This radiance is not about physical appearance alone. It is an energy that comes from within. The divine masculine feels this glow as a pull, a reminder that true beauty is rooted in self-honor. He goes crazy because your self-love challenges him. It makes him want to rise to meet you, to become the kind of man who deserves to stand by your side. At the same time, it heals him because he sees in you what it looks like to treat oneself with respect and care. Radiance shines through in the smallest of ways. It may be in the way you walk with confidence, the way you set healthy boundaries, or the way you speak kindly to yourself instead of tearing yourself down. It is in your ability to find joy in your own company, to celebrate your own victories, and to honor your own needs. Spiritually, this radiance is a sign that you are embodying your soul's truth. The more you live from this place, the more magnetic you become. Your light calls him into his own healing, forcing him to confront the ways he has abandoned himself. While this can be confronting, it is also intoxicating. For you, the path is simple yet profound. Continue nurturing yourself. The more you love yourself, the less you will feel the need to chase love outside of you. And paradoxically, this is what draws the divine masculine closer. Your wholeness makes him long to join you, because deep down he knows that your light reflects the potential within him. Number 6, the depth of your soul connection. Beyond all the surface qualities, what truly turns the divine masculine crazy about you is the depth of your soul connection. From the very first meeting, he senses that this bond is not ordinary. There is a recognition, a familiarity, as if your souls have known each other across lifetimes. This depth unsettles him because it cannot be explained or controlled. He may try to rationalize it, to push it aside, but the connection lingers. He dreams of you, feels your energy even in silence, and senses your presence in his heart no matter the distance. This is the essence of the twin flame bond. It transcends time and space. The depth of your soul connection makes him feel vulnerable, and vulnerability is something he is not used to. Yet it also makes him feel alive in a way no one else can. You awaken his spiritual awareness, reminding him that he is more than his body, more than his mind, more than his roles. You remind him that he is a soul on a journey, and that journey is tied to you. What drives him crazy is not just desire, but recognition. On some level, he knows that you are part of his destiny. And while his human self may resist, his soul longs for the union. For you, this is an invitation to trust the connection even when it feels uncertain. The depth you share is not an accident. It is part of your divine blueprint. The more you surrender to this truth, the more you allow the journey to unfold as it is meant to.